Grab a 1-quart jar, throw in 2 tablespoons of salt, 1 envelope of dry onion soup mix, and 1 pound of raw boneless chicken breast strips. Fill her up to 1/2 inch from the top with ordinary water. Seal it up, shake it, and stash it in the cryo chamber for a few hours. Here's why brined poultry is the final boss level of taste bud nirvana. Salt water penetrates raw meat through osmosis. It starts off just like this YouTube channel, drawing juices and subscribers out. But once the solution balances, it pulls it back in with whatever seasoning you added to the mix. Over a few hours in the fridge, tough proteins like actin and myosin are broken down by the brine mixture, allowing more flavor from spices to infiltrate, resulting in an epiphany of tenderness and flavor. The extra moisture gets locked in, preventing the chicken from drying out, like my novice chemistry lesson. If you just shake and bake plain unbrined chicken, all the flavor is in the crust and the chicken may as well be tofu. But shake and bake brined chicken and you'll have a great entree that isn't upstaged by its breading. Preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 204 degrees Celsius if you're a commie. Rinse the brine off. If you forget to rinse your chicken and it comes out so salty you need IV fluids, don't be hating on my channel. It's your own damn fault. Toss it around and shake and bake, or in a generic knockoff, since my channel hasn't been monetized yet. In the thermoblaster for 15 minutes, or whatever your box says. Now for some gravy. Listen here, y'all. Making cream gravy isn't cooking. It's thermodynamic engineering while channeling Alfred Nobel. First, you take this Pioneer Woman pan and put it somewhere it can't cause any harm. That isn't cookware, but it's flimsy enough to be a prop in a Three Stooges episode.
Timothy!
Put a real cook pot over medium heat and start with what we in the business call the pan wrecker roux. Get a whole stick of butter and a 1/2 cup of flour. Look at those ingredients just staring at each other like they're about to fight in a Waffle House parking lot at 3 a.m. Melt that butter. Whisk in the flour. From now on, whisking is your life. You will whisk until this gravy recipe is successfully completed or has become wallpaper paste. It's a toss-up every time based on weather, humidity, and the Roman god Vulcan. The odds it'll be perfect are similar to the spin of a roulette wheel. Get it? Because it's a roux. Now, here comes the part every cookbook lies about. Cook until it smells like nuts. Brother, if you overcook it the least bit, it'll smell like burnt Play-Doh. And I know what burnt Play-Doh smells like because I have grandkids and a kitchen stove. All we want to do is see the first hints of a color change to know that flour and butter has transformed from wheat dust and toast coating to a roux. When you see it's gone from yellow to tan, it's perfect. Trust the color, not the odor. Crank the heat up to 11 and immediately add the milk. They say add gradually while whisking constantly. Do not add gradually. That's for cowards and people who pay their taxes on time. Grab a quart of milk like it's the neck of your nephew who still hasn't subscribed to your YouTube channel. Tip it at a 47-degree angle of pure spite and just free fall the dairy into the pan. Whisk like you're generating a tornado in a coffee cup. If the mixture immediately seizes up like it just saw its ex at the family reunion, add milk slowly until it thins out. Keep whisking until right before your arm falls off and your soul leaves your body. Eventually, usually right after you start screaming, "I'm not even hungry anymore," it'll thicken up. Now the seasoning. Salt. Don't oversalt it or it'll become the ocean's vengeance in beige form. Then pepper. And here's what separates the men from the boys who use those instant packets. A copious amount of black pepper. Cream gravy should have more freckles than a ginger's cheeks on Daytona Beach in July. I like it pourable but barely, like it's emotionally unavailable and has commitment issues. You can add milk to thin it if you want. If it's too thin, pour it in a Snapware and store it in the fridge for 2 weeks, then throw it away. Now, if you timed everything just perfectly, you can pull that chicken out of the oven and plate it up with whatever else you fixed on the side. Mashed potatoes and green beans is what I chose. Boy, this is good.